Well, let's go to one of the foundational elements. We recently did an episode about franchising, and before we get into the episode itself, I said, define what a franchise is. So I'll do the same for you. Please define what an SBA loan is.
That is a great place to start just because there is a lot of misinformation out there about the SBA programs and PPP or Paycheck Protection Program that was launched during the pandemic kind of elevated SBA out there where it became a regular household name that people knew of the SBA department. So the Small Business Administration historically does not actually lend money. They're a government entity that has different programs that they administer, but the SBA loan programs that the banks actually do, the banks are the ones lending the money. So the government actually just guarantees the loan. So it's good to know that, there are multiple different types of programs you can get through the SBA. The SBA does administer disaster relief. So the Paycheck Protection Program that we had that was so important during the pandemic, and then the funds that you get if you are a victim of a natural disaster, so like the floods that we had here in Middle Tennessee, the tornadoes that we've had, those also get money directly from SBA as a function of helping administer funds on behalf of FEMA. But the traditional SBA program that's helping the entrepreneurs, those are programs that the banks are actually the ones lending the money for. So there's multiple different programs under that banks can choose to participate in. At Live Oak Bank, we participate in most of the SBA's programs. There's a few that because we are a larger lender, we can't participate in because they're for community banks and that sort of thing, because that's what the government is really good at. They want everybody helping to spur economic growth, whether you live in a community with a population of 500 people or you live in a huge, metropolitan area like Nashville with millions of people. So that is just a little bit kind of about the program, but the banks are actually the ones that, administer. It's the bank funds that you're getting. It's not government money that you're getting. The taxpayers do help fund the program just as far as like the subsidy allowance goes for it. But it's the bank's money that's being lent out, and you get a government guarantee, and that guarantee is like an insurance protection program for the bank, that if for some reason you default on the loan, the government's going to come in and give the bank money to help make the loan whole if something happens at the end of the day. So it's really an insurance protection program.